The virus spreads.
We got 19 dead. We got 100 more infected. It's spreading like a brush fire.
The panic rises.
260 million Americans will be dead or dying.
The greatest medical crisis in history begins.
The ailing dollar plunged to an all-time low against the German mark and the Japanese yen in a hectic day of trading. In Tokyo, the trade and industry minister said the situation was close to crisis. The Bank of Japan intervened to try and stop the dollar's slide, but the dollar still declined.
There will be panic the likes of which we have never seen.
Dustin Hoffman, Rene Russo, Morgan Freeman.
We can't stop it.
Outbreak, rated R, starts Friday, March 10th.
Why you've been excused? No, I don't.
Ito told the remaining jurors of his decision this morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, the court has found good cause to excuse one of the jurors on the original 12, and we are going to select a replacement at this time.
The addition of a white female to the panel means the jury now consists of 8 women and 4 men. 8 jurors are African American, 2 are white, 1 is Hispanic.
Our exclusive live Doppler radar tracking this newest storm. Will it mean more flooding or just enough to get your feet wet? You'll hear the very latest coming up next.
And it bounces to Longley. It is blocked by Bowie. Sensational block shot. Double header. 3 to Harvey. Underneath. Oh, by Pippen. Oh, standing ovation. Sensational NBA play. Now do you know why he's the best forward in the league? Listen to this crowd.
You gotta have soul in times of strife. You gotta have rights in times of wrong. You got friends, and man, that's all you need. This time, it's your time. Time to live what's in your mind. You got no time for no time. All you have is now. This time, it's your time.
Coupes have road cleaning suspensions, but bone-jarring rides. Most luxury coupes have lots of room, but cost lots of money. And some coupes have big engines, but tiny back seats. That was before. This is after. Introducing Chrysler Sebring, race-inspired 4-wheel double wishbone suspension, 24-valve fuel-injected V6, and an honest-to-goodness back seat. The new Chrysler.
Step in front of the competition. Ford conversion vans offer you the same luxury and comfort as your own living room. And with dynamic engineering, they also offer you something else that no other van can. 14 important features that you'll find more comforting when you want to take your living room out for a spin. Now save over $3,000 on the best-selling Ford vans only at your local Northland Ford.
We'll be right back here on ABC.
Running from the police, that's right. Mama catch me, put a whoop into my broken other mirror. Change something.
When your nose is sore, does your tissue make it worse?
Oh, it hurts. It's sore.
It feels miserable.
Every time I wipe my nose, it gets worse.
That's why there's Puffs Plus, the only tissue with moisturizing lotion with aloe.
I can feel the lotion.
So it's better at soothing sore noses because it's less irritating than dry tissues.
This is a good feeling nose.
We're both not going back to dry tissue.
They're happy, I'm happy. I'm gonna buy Puffs Plus.
First aid for your sore nose through all the blues.
Me and my nose got a good relationship now.
Points, McNulty, Shaquille O'Neal in Blue Chips. Premier.
Tonight on The Tonight Show, Dustin Hoffman and Ellen Cleghorn.
God, this is a shocking story.
Patients were literally dropping dead.
Medicine prescribed for hundreds of thousands of Americans, and tens of thousands may have died.
So many people died that it is the worst medical drug disaster in the history of the United States.
How did this happen? Find out on 2020, Friday.
The nation tonight, New York State once again has a death penalty. Governor George Pataki signed the death penalty bill today, making New York the 38th state in the nation with capital punishment. Pataki signed the bill with the pens of 2 slain police officers, surrounded by relatives and friends of murder victims. Critics say they will try legal action to stop future lethal injections.
Swore. Wingate on the steal, keeps it alive for Johnson, for Gates, for Johnson, for 2. They're beating Seattle at their own game.
Up here, yo, TV rats
No doubt
all
about
day.
it. Let's turn the clock back and find out what happens to Red Man when he gets strapped down. Remember this one? This is time for some action. Let's get ready to rumble. Mike Tyson's coming home, so all you boxers better get ready to rumble for real.
Knocking everybody out, too. Peace to Pernell Whitaker, too.
Female.
A danger he cannot escape.
Somebody has to tell me some truth.
Bruce Willis. Color of Night, rated R.
1945 and the end of the Second World War, and out comes the 1945 Armagnac from the cellar, and we have several of those, and by this time it's 1:30 in the morning, and I'm slurring, okay? I'm a little tight. I said, excuse me, Charlie, we have to go home because we have to work tomorrow. He said, well, great. He says, you'll come back tomorrow night and we'll continue the tour of the wars. I said, fine. We get back the next night. He said, you know, there is a rule. I said, what's that? He said, you can't join the tour in the middle. So we did it all over again.
Hey, come on, watch it. You're drooling all over the floor. How much Novocaine did that guy give you? I can't hold a while.
All right, where do you want to do it?
I don't know. Why don't you get on the floor, I'll get on the couch.
Nah, boring. We did that last time.
Okay. Well, then you get on the couch, I'll get on the floor.
All right. Put it on the carpet, baby. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Give it to me.
Go.
All right.
Sightseeing with your family, and you're the picture of boredom.
Great shot, right here.
Oh, honey, we need a picture of all of us.
Dad, excuse me. Would you take a picture of us? I can be over there.
Since Twix gives you chewy caramel twice, milk chocolate twice, and that great cookie crunch twice, you get one great snack
No, wait.
Let me show you.
after another.
Where's Michelle?
Over here. Look what I brought. See what you miss while you're on sabbatical. Get the light. I pulled a few strings, and look what we have.
What is it?
It's an Exigy S100 bus. A computer for the home.
Cool.
16K memory. I can get almost a whole book on this one little tape. One day, every house in the world is going to have one of these. Maybe even all hooked up to each other.
And on Pigsty, Cal is the life of the party.
Get lost. She gets 2 more beers than her. I'll be Brad Pitt.
Star Trek Voyager, Platypus Man, and Pigsty. Action and comedy. It's Do or Die Monday on UPN.
Well, not that high. That's what makes the new Cavalier a genuine Chevrolet.
In a row, and Camry is built in a plant in Georgetown, Kentucky, the recipient of the Gold Plant Quality Award. And now the newly styled and refined 1995 Toyota Camry continues.
Around the world tonight, robbers steal more than $8 million from a Malaysian bank. The thieves tunneled into the bank's storeroom. They then proceeded to empty out safe deposit boxes full of cash, jewelry, and stock certificates. The thefts weren't discovered until today because the bank was closed Monday for a Malaysian holiday.
Van Exel cut off, takes a tough twisting shot, and he hit it! Oh, he hit it! How in the world did that fall?
There's been a huge turnout for the funeral in Brisbane today of racing driver Greg Hansford. Over 800 family and friends attended the service, among them racing greats from around Australia saluting their colleague.
It's coming. To take cold. To take taste. To take smooth. To the extreme. Introducing Bud Ice. Now brewed to go beyond the others. To be an easier drinking ice. Take smooth to the extreme. Bud Ice.
The team for the Footy Show.
The UPN special presentation.
New 1995 Toyota Camry lease, starting at just $239 a month. So low for a car that aims so high.
Bacon lovers dream with savory, smoky bacon is just 99 cents. Or get a morning fresh bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. Only 99 cents for a limited time.
Get back here right now!
Outbreak today.
Emergency beam out. Have you ever wondered if there's life
Kim's gone.
There's nowhere in the entire asteroid field.
after
Where you came from was another dimension.
death? I have to get back.
That's not possible.
Now, stop wondering
There's some kind of dimensional distortion forming near main engineering, Captain.
and journey to the other side on the next Star Trek Voyager. The adventure continues Monday on...
How's it going? Great! Yeah! Hey, listen, did you get near the bar? Yeah! Would you get me a light ice? No problem!
Miller Lite Ice. For the taste that goes all out when you're out.
Hey! Never made it to the bar! No! No, but I found a waitress!
Miller Lite Ice. The night is young.
Lang undermined several major defense theories with his testimony today. First, Lang said the blood under Nicole's nails was her own, contradicting Johnny Cochran's claim the blood type would point to a second killer. Then the defense claimed Ron Goldman must have punched his attacker, but Lang said Goldman's knuckles were only slightly bruised. Lang believes a single killer slashed the throats of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman, then dripped the victim's blood from the weapon into Goldman's tennis shoes. In later questioning, Lang explained why the crime was not drug-related.
You should always put pressure on Penny, or else you're going to pay the price.
All baseline crossover. Reverse dunk. Oh, beauty.
Oh, Jeff, not feeling good, hon. When Jeffrey catches a cold, we see the pediatrician.
I love my pediatrician. He's my dad.
He recommends Dimetap Elixir.
Pediatricians recommend the Dimetap brand more than all other cold medicines. Dimetap Elixir relieves sneezing, nasal congestion, runny noses.
And Jeffrey really likes the grape taste.
Alcohol-free Dimetap, the brand pediatricians recommend most for colds.
We have a live-in doctor. He recommends Dimetap Elixir.
Children's Tylenol Cold. No kids have all kinds of colds.
My nose gets so stuffy. My throat's on fire. That's an egg on my hand because my fever's so hot. It's like the worst cough you ever heard. Drip, drip, drip. It's disgusting.
Different kids, different symptoms, but they only need just one medicine. Children's Tylenol Cold plus Cough. It's the only one that relieves every major cold symptom, so everyone feels great. Children's Tylenol Cold plus Cough. The only one you need. Also in new chewables.
I'll find out. Playing games in the day.
U.S. Army veterans celebrated the anniversary of a turning point in World War II. 50 years ago today, U.S. forces unexpectedly came up on the Ludendorff Bridge near Remagen, Germany. It was a bridge that crossed the Rhine and led into the heart of Germany, allowing thousands of Allied troops into enemy territory.
Ultra Downy. Now that's the bigger value.
Patrol will make another visit on live TV.
Grandma won 10 million bucks!
I must be doing something right or this wouldn't be happening to me.
Enter the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes now, and the next winner could be you.
You could try to hide it, or you can cut it with a new creamier reduced fat skippy peanut butter spread.
Hey, Cosby's back with more mystery.
He's dead!
More action.
People are trying to kill me.
More fun.
You forgot the secret knock?
So shoot me! Just an expression.
And more Cosby. Cosby Mysteries returns NBC Wednesday, 8, 7 Central.
Take a breath. Notice anything? Well, if you happen to have a Tic Tac in your mouth, you would. You notice your breath tastes fresh. And people around you would notice your fresh breath, too. Can you breathe without a Tic Tac? Of course. But I wouldn't recommend it.
Paula Barbieri is making a special guest appearance on the Watcher screen.
Welcome to the Garden of Eden.
This lethal beauty has Las Vegas in a Transylvania trance, and she's going in for the kill, taking no prisoners. It's a UPN Action Tuesday you can sink your teeth into on an all-new episode of The Watcher. Next Tuesday, you'll see it all.
I'm Tom. This is the Color Cast. Relax now and enjoy the pictures as we fly them through the air.
There will be another war.
Another peace. Another tragedy. Another triumph. And yet, no one knows for sure where the future will take us. But one thing is certain. Wherever it goes, we'll be there to bring it to you.
Are you a believer now?
Well, you have to be. It exists. In fact, at the beginning of the movie, I'm working on the character that I'm playing was working on a virus called the hantavirus. That virus took out 12 or 13 people in New Mexico about 3 years ago, and it was devastating. So when people say it couldn't happen here, my reaction is to say that it already has. And for some reason, with all the media proliferation we have, certain things kind of remain in denial, you know.
The optimistic projection for the spread of the virus is this: 48 hours.
You're watching Request, where you choose the best.